Y'all, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to be getting into a full face of e.l.f. Cosmetics makeup. I love their brand as a whole. They are super affordable. The quality is amazing for the price. Not even just for the price, but just amazing in general. I have some high-end products and I still choose e.l.f. over them just because their quality is just that good. They have products from $1, you know, to a higher end of a price point, but it's all worth it in my opinion. I was using them when they had the $1 only products and I'm still using them to this day. It's been years. Their brand is cruelty free. They cater to so many skin tones, so many different finishes. So if you want to learn how to get this, just keep watching. I wash my face with the daily face cleanser that they have. I moisturize with their Holy Hydration face cream. Then I also use the Illuminating Eye Cream. So I did that to prep my face. For primer, I have this Moisture Lock Primer. I'm gonna apply that before I get into my base. This primer smells really good. It smells like cucumbers. It does have a lotion consistency. So if you have oily skin, you may not like that because it's a little heavier. I like it. My skin is more on the normal side, so any kind of hydration I love. I'm going to be using the Camo CC Cream in the shade Light 240W. This is a really good foundation. It's pretty lightweight and it has great coverage. I'm going to be using the Complexion Duo brush. This brush launched with that Camo cream that I just showed. I forgot to mention that I also love to use their Calm Balm lip balm. I like to put that on before I, get started or let it sit as I'm putting my makeup on. That way when I get to the lips, my lips are nice and moisturized. Unfortunately, I don't have an eyebrow product from e.l.f. So I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera and then I will be right back. All right, brows are on. And as you can see, my complexion is, to me, it looks so nice. That CC cream just really evens out skin tone and fills in pores. I mean, granted, I did use the primer, but on its own, I really love that CC cream. Got my brows on. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the eyes. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. This is super cheap and very effective. It helps eyeshadows from creasing and it helps the colors pop more. I have oily eyelids, so I have to put some type of primer down before any kind of eyeshadow. I also have a lot of veins and discoloration on my eyelids, so I just like to have everything evened out beforehand. So for the eyes today, we are working with these little palettes. These are the bite-sized palettes. These are absolutely incredible. The quality is amazing. They are literally $3 a piece and they have so many different colors. I only have 3. They have several other colors that I don't have. But today I'm going to be working with these 2. So I have Cream and Sugar and I have Pumpkin Pie. This one is the Hot Jalapeno, so it has some really nice greens in them. But today I'm just gonna keep it neutral, keep it easy. I'm gonna start off with the Pumpkin Pie palette. And I'm gonna start off with this brown over here in the corner and I'm gonna put that in my crease. I'm gonna pull you guys in a little bit closer. So I got that in my crease. I'm going to go on the other side of the palette. I'm gonna go with this shade right here and I'm going to take kind of a flat, fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up some of that color and I'm going to spray my brush. That way I get the most pigment, even though you really don't need to do this. I just like to because I don't like to get fallout all over. And this kind of helps prevent that also. I'm using the blending brush for this. The brush that I used in my crease is the Fluffy Eye blending brush. So I'm just going all over the eyelid with that bronze shade. I'm gonna pick some more up and go onto the other eye. I'm just taking the brush, and once I get up here into the crease, into that other color, I just rock it back and forth. That way it kind of blends up into that crease color. Then I'm gonna go into the cream and sugar palette, and I'm going to take this one right here. It's just a little bit lighter than the one that we just applied. So I'm gonna flip the brush over and do the same thing. And I'm really just gonna focus that in the middle. So that way it gives you a little bit more dimension. So then I'm gonna go back into the cream and sugar palette, and I'm gonna take that darkest color there, and I'm gonna take the detail crease brush and just pick some of that color up. And I'm gonna dust it off because I don't want too much of this color, but I do want to take a little bit and put some on the outer corner here, just for a little bit more dimension. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and get them ready for mascara. When I curl my lashes, I like to start at the base and pulse a couple times, and then slowly work my way up. That way it's curled all throughout the lash. Then I'm going to go in with their Lash It Loud Voluminizing Mascara. This is one of their newer products that they came out with a couple months ago. It has one of those plasticky type of mascara wands. This is a really good formula, and on me it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge or smear or give me the raccoon eyes. Next, I'm gonna go on with concealer. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. It says it has a satin finish. As you can tell, there's like hardly any left in the tube. This is probably my third one. I absolutely love this concealer, and it's like $6. Then to blend that out, I'm gonna use the Camo sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this jelly highlighter in the color Dew. And since I just put down the concealer, I wanna go ahead and put this down, because once I put on my powder, I'm not gonna be able to go back in with this, because then it'll just look cakey. So I'm just gonna take my finger, and I'm just going to dot that on. I'm gonna take the other side of the sponge and just blend it out. It's gonna give a little glow. And then I'm gonna take my Halo Glow setting powder in the color Light. I'm gonna take this highlighting brush, and I'm gonna go right up under and set that concealer down. And once I have my T-zone set with that smaller brush, I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush. This is the Flawless Face brush. Set the rest of my face. Then I'm gonna go in with their bronzer. This is the Perpetually Tan bronzer. It has a nice matte shade and a lot of warmth, which I like. I'm gonna take the blending brush. It's really small. Actually, I don't know if they still sell this. I'll find out and put it down in the description box. I'll let y'all know. I'm gonna take this highlighter from the Nabella Noir collection. This came out a while back. They do have other highlighters, I just don't have any, so I'm gonna go with what I have. I'm gonna take the small tapered brush and dip into some of that and just go along my cheekbones with it. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, just a little glow for the cheeks. I'm gonna go back in with the Pumpkin Pie palette, and I'm gonna go in with that first color that we went in with the crease, and I'm gonna go under my lower lashes with that, just to even everything out on the eyes. I'm also gonna take this No Budge shadow stick in Bronze Metal, and I'm going to go in my waterline with that. And then I'm gonna go back in with that first shade and then smoke it out again. I'm gonna go in with the Cream and Sugar palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm going to go in the inner corners with that. Actually, I'm gonna mix a little bit of this too, just so it's not so stark white. To do the lower lashes, this is why I wear lashes most of the time. As you can see, my lower lashes, I feel like they're bomb. They're super long. I just put a little mascara on them, and they're so big and defined. And then my top lashes are just meh. Oh yeah, by the way, don't look down after you put on your lower lash mascara, because then this will happen. But that's okay. Just wait for it to dry, and then we're gonna blend it off in a little bit. I'm gonna take this liquid matte lipstick in the color Praline. It's a nice brownie nude color, and it's super drying. So just make sure that you have your lips moisturized really well before you go in with this. I'm going to take a little bit of lip gloss. This is the lip lacquer in the color Fantasy. It's a pretty peachy color with some gold glitter. I'm just going to take a little bit just to help from this color being so drying. And because this is so pretty. So this is it for the makeup. I'm going to take some setting spray. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray. And give it a good shake and just spray my face. What the hell happened? Okay, so I'm not sure what happened with this. I think it's clogged, but nothing comes out. I do have the setting spray, but I just don't want to go through the trouble of transferring it to another spray bottle. I'm just going to take the Morphe Luminous setting spray and that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching on how to get this e.l.f. look with all e.l.f. products. Like I said, they are a really great brand, super affordable, and really great quality. Not just for the price, but just the quality in general. So I really hope that you stay safe during all the craziness that's going on with Houston and the rest of Texas, and staying warm. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Please give me a thumbs up and comment down below on what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.